We know how to solve our energy problems. Wind, solar, smart, energy-efficient technologies that can break our addiction to oil and repower our economy. John McCain says he supports clean energy.
We will develop more clean energy.
At the first presidential debate, he even said no one can be opposed to alternate energy. But he failed to vote to support renewable energy 8 times over the last year. And he has repeatedly opposed legislation calling for a national renewable energy standard.
Standing on your own, that's just the Colorado way, and it's what America's got to do with our energy policy, which is why I've led Republicans and Democrats to end our addiction to foreign oil, develop renewable fuels, and provide tax incentives to grow Colorado's new energy economy. We need energy solutions, green jobs, and a cleaner future for Colorado. I'm Mark Udall, and I approve this message because we got to get this right.
Because of the price of fuel, it's just impacted everything.
I think we need a senator in New Hampshire who's going to represent families in New Hampshire and not the oil companies.
Jeanne Shaheen doesn't take money from oil company PACs. Her plan? Crack down on oil company price gouging and Wall Street speculation on oil. End tax breaks for big oil so we can invest in alternative energy that creates New Hampshire jobs.
We need to be helping New Hampshire families who are struggling.
I'm Jeanne Shaheen. I approve this message.
Energy. It's put our economy on the brink and left our planet in peril. One leader understands how this crisis affects working families. Kay Hagan believes these challenges are an opportunity to make North Carolina stronger, building a green economy with our research, agricultural, and high-tech assets, creating North Carolina jobs that can't be outsourced, ending our dependence on foreign oil. Kay Hagan, a senator using North Carolina's energy to make a difference.
I'm Kay Hagan, and I approve this message.
How do we end our dependence on Middle Eastern oil? John McCain says more tax breaks for oil companies, even though they're making record profits while we pay record prices for gas. John McCain's drilling plan won't produce a drop of oil for 7 years, and newspapers call his gas tax holiday a gimmick. Barack Obama will end tax breaks for big oil and invest in clean, renewable energy so we can finally be energy independent.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message.
Much of the world's oil supply is controlled by states, regimes, and a cartel for which America's well-being is not exactly a priority. We must shift our entire energy economy toward new and cleaner power sources, such as wind, solar, biofuels. It will include a variety of new automotive and fuel technologies, clean-burning coal and nuclear energy. The next president must be willing to break with the energy policies, not just of the current administration, but the administrations that preceded it, and lead a great national campaign to achieve energy security for America. I know how to do that, and I will do it, my friends.
How far would a rock star get without a band? A chef without her staff? A point guard with no team to back him up? Barack Obama will create new jobs and fight global warming. But he'll need some help from senators like Jeff Merkley. When you vote, don't stop at the top. Give Barack Obama the team he needs for the change we need. The League of Conservation Voters is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Heather Wilson or Steve Pierce? It's a flip of the coin. Heads, Wilson took $525,000 from big oil and gave them billions in tax breaks. Tails, Pierce took $492,000 from big oil and voted against fuel efficiency. Heads, Wilson took big oil's money and voted against clean energy. Tails, Pierce took big oil's money and voted not to prosecute price gouging. Heads or tails, it's too bad for New Mexico. Defenders of Wildlife Action Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Oil companies have our economy and politics in a chokehold. They're getting billions from the government, raking in record profits, while we pay more and more for gas. John McCain's answer? Another $4 billion giveaway to big oil. But Barack Obama has a plan that breaks the grip of big oil. It invests in clean energy options and gives families energy tax rebates. Barack Obama, real relief, real change. The Sierra Club Political Committee is responsible for the content of this advertising.
What kind of mark has Bob Schaefer made as a politician? He's left a definite imprint, accepting over $150,000 in campaign contributions from oil and gas interests, and voting in Congress to give oil and gas companies over $13 billion in tax breaks. As a politician and corporate oil executive, Bob Schaefer has had all of his fingers in big oil. Colorado deserves cleaner representation in the Senate. The League of Conservation Voters is responsible for the content of this advertising.